Oh, sorry, I didn't see you here. I'm Emily Retcher and welcome to my YouTube channel, because this is something that we are going to do now. And today I wanted to speak about, to talk about, because we are going to talk, not speak. It's not the same verb. Sorry, again, I'm French, so I'm trying to speak English. But the thing is, today is my 2-month anniversary post-vaginoplasty. So it means that I have a vagina for 2 months now, which is pretty amazing, I'm not gonna lie. Things have been really amazing with discovering how my vagina work, really. This is something that I wasn't expecting to have in 2024, and 2025 was going to happen in 2025, but I didn't know when. And I was more expecting it like in spring. And so I'm beginning 2025 with a vagina, a full vagina that is well recovered, that is recovering very well, and that's pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. The thing is, I wanted to update you guys with how hard it was really in the beginning, because this is not something that I actually talked a lot in my update. Sorry, I'm touching things that I should not do. So yeah, in the first days it was very difficult for me because I was very sick actually post operation. I was they gave me a lot of morphine, which I didn't like. My body was like, no, you don't need that in your body. Shoo, and I was sick like for 2 to 3 days, 3 days maybe. I was very nauseous, and yeah, I couldn't eat anything at all. And I'm not a great eater, I'm not gonna lie about this. I'm a little bit picky, you know, when it comes to food. And yeah, so the first 3 days were hard on me, not gonna lie. It was the hardest part of this journey, like really. It was very easy after that, but the first 3 days I thought I was not going to live after that. I remember there was my mother at my side, and I was telling her, I'm not gonna make it. I made a mistake. And I did say that. I did say the word, I made maybe a mistake. And that was very hard for me to say that, because this is something that I always wanted since I was a little girl, really. So it was hard, but in the end, at like, I don't know, the first 7 days were hard, but at the 7th day I was able to walk. And I don't know if it's something that I shared in my social media, but I was looking like shit. Like clearly there was something happening in my body. The fact that I wasn't having balls in me anymore, my hormone levels were like all over the place. And I was very emotional. I have like a lot of heat. One day I was very cold, and one day I was very hot. And like for the first 7 days it was hard for my body to adjust for the new hormone balance that I have now. But that was only the first 7 days, and to be honest, now that I think about it, it was still okay, you know? When I read online, a lot of people are reporting that it's hard, and it is, and you cannot prepare yourself for this kind of thing, really. I want to put an emphasis on this because I thought I was ready for the struggle of being in an hospital and being vulnerable, you know? And the thing is, I was not prepared for that, obviously. And I want to thank my mother, because she was there for me for like 7 days. I would have been in a lot of trouble if she wasn't there. But she was there, and God, it helped me a lot, clearly. But that was only the first 7 days. And after the 7 days, I went to a hotel, bed for the hospital. So I needed to stay near the hospital for my 2 weeks appointment with my surgeon, see if everything was healed nicely, and me being able to go back home. And that was very hard for me, because I really wanted to come home, because there was my pet, my comfort, and my bed, and a lot of things like my setup, and I need my setup in my life. The week in the hotel was a bit hard, but I didn't have any pain at all, just like the full dilation. I needed to dilate 4 times a day, and each dilation was 1 hour, which was very long to do. Clearly it was hard and long and exhausting because I was very, very frail. I lost 7 kilogram in the hospital, so I lost a lot of energy there, clearly. And then I came home at 2 weeks, 2 weeks post-op. Yeah, it was, and it's still okay. To be honest, I'm very grateful for how great my surgeon is because I didn't feel a lot of pain. There was days with pain, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a big surgery, so pain is involved, but I've only took like one Doliprane, which is like paracetamol. I don't know if you guys have it in your countries, but that's like one painkiller really in like 2 months. So post hospital, obviously. So that's not really bad, I think. I think we are doing good pain wise, and that's like a major relief because I'm a crybaby when it comes to pain. Fast forward the first month, I've seen my surgeon for the first time in a month to see if everything was working as intended, really. And the thing is, my pussy, my vagina, is healing faster than usual. Like it was already well healed, which is a bit crazy. And yeah, she was a little bit excited but also surprised that it was already very, very healed. And that's crazier, you know. To see your surgeon be like, oh, that's early, but alright. But that's me, I'm a little mutant, really. First month appointment was really easy on me. Clearly no bad news, only great news. And yeah, and so in December I decided to try to use my vagina sexually, discovering how this thing works because I didn't have any vagina down there for all my life. So this is something that you have to discover by yourself, you know. And what I've discovered is that I'm in love with it and she is in love with me, you know. That's like a reciprocal relationship, you know, a two-way relationship that I please her, she please me, and that's great, really. And yeah, it's a bit early. I've had my first orgasm by penetrative sex, but not with someone else, with you know, the dilation dilator, I don't know, but the thing that you put when you do a dilation. So I was like going back and forth, you know the move, and I had an orgasm. And it was very, very strong, which was not what I was expecting, to be honest. It was like a full body experience, like crazy, and I was scared because I was like, maybe it's too early. So I did try to replicate it multiple times, and I'm doing fine, and I'm having much pleasure, I'm not gonna lie. So it was by the 6-week mark since I've been able to have orgasm, which is very early when you think about it. In a lot of timelines that I've seen online about vaginoplasty, this is very early. But it works. And it's been a few days. I'm not gonna be too precise about it, but I've been testing the things, you know, with my clitoris, and I've been able to orgasm only with clitoral stimulation. I don't know, clitoral or clitoris? Clitoral sounds great, actually. Clitoral stimulation. If it's not a word, it is now, alright? Clitoral stimulation, and it was amazing, really. It was the best orgasm I had in my life. It's only the beginning of cool things like this. Obviously, it's not only about sex, but well, it is something that I wanted to try since I was a little teen girl, you know. So the teen girl in me is very, very pleased with what she has. In terms of aesthetic, I'm very pleased too. The labia minora, the little lips, are not really the strongest part of my vagina, I'd say, but it's still very swollen, so jury still out in this area, but I love the aesthetic, really. It's like the kind of vagina that I like to see. I'm clearly in love with it. So yeah, I'm very happy with the decision that I made back in April, because my first appointment was in April and I've had my surgery in October, late October, which is crazy because most people just wait for years. And well, I've been lucky. I'm sorry, but I'm happy that I've been lucky, really. I wasn't expecting it, you know, and I'm very happy. That's what I wanted to say. So yeah, that's about it, I think, for my first update of the channel of my vaginoplasty. I think I'm going to do multiple updates. I don't know what will be the frequency of these updates, but let me know. Let me know if you like this format, if you like my videos. I don't know, it's always cool if you say that. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button, and maybe share if you think that it was relatable or something. I don't know, I'm not really a YouTuber right now, I'm trying to be, so I'm trying these things, you know. Thanks for being here, really, and see you next time.